What's up, guys? See a couple of you in the comments. What's up, John? We got 11 people coming to say hello tonight. Hope everybody's had a good start to their week. Busy out here. Running around like a bunch of Christmas elves, trying to get these Christmas orders out. But okay, we got 14 people joining in tonight. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Just make sure the audio is good. Can you hear me good, Ash? So, guys, just wanted to come in and share some of the 2024 season. About to kick off here. The official season full trail series doesn't start up till February, but had some exciting conversations over the past week or week and a half, and we're going to do something special this year for our Foothills monthly tournaments. We're going to bring you guys, courtesy of a very gracious sponsor and supporter, courtesy of Mr. Russell over at Hughes Supply Company in Statesville. Foothills is going to be able to put on a full monthly trail series. And just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that and share some of the details and what we're going to do with it. It's going to be something a little different. I don't think any of the clubs in North Carolina are doing anything like this. And like I said, this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for our gracious sponsor, Hughes Plumbing Supply, again out of Statesville, and Mr. Russell, pretty much giving us the opportunity and give us the means to be able to put on a cool little monthly series for you guys. And when I say series, it's going to be complete with an AOI race and the whole workings of a trail series, but it'll be a standalone series that is ran on a monthly basis. And it'll be, like I said, a full-blown series. We'll keep up with AOI points for that series. We'll have hardware to give away for each month for first place and our runner-up each month in that. There'll be an AOI race. We'll keep up with your points for the entire series throughout the year. And at the end of the series, we'll crown an AOI winner through our monthly series, just like we would through our normal trail series. And super stoked to be able to put this on for you guys. And like I said, all this is possible because of Hughes and their gracious support of Foothills. They helped us out this year, and they stepped it up a notch again this year to help you guys. And they just want to support the anglers. The owner of that company has been very good to us over here at Foothills, taking care of us, encouraging me personally in many ways, and I thank him. I thank him greatly for that. And this is all possible because of them. They're gonna pay for the hardware that we're gonna give away each month, and we're also, through this series, we're going to create an opportunity for you guys to make it into the TOC at the end of the year, which will be held in November. But you'll have an opportunity to qualify for the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year through the monthly series as well. We're probably going to take the top 5 from the monthly series and roll them into our TOC at the end of the year. Still kind of working out the details, going to see what kind of numbers we get in the monthly series. I don't want to take away from our one days and you know, our season long trail series 1 day tournaments, but I'm going to try my best to to give 5 spots away through the monthly series, and those guys will get a berth and get a bid into the TOC based off of their monthly points. And like I said, the TOC is going to be in November this year. We hadn't really set a date for that yet, but I think that's some cool stuff. It's going to incentivize you guys to fish the online stuff, the monthly tournaments, and kind of how we run it here at Foothills. We just take our 8 lakes that our club fishes, and all that's in the description on TourneyX, and that's what our monthly series is. It's not a North Carolina statewide. It's basically just the Catawba Chain lakes that are in North Carolina, from Lake James all the way down to Lake Wiley. And then we add Kerr Scott, which is, up in Wilkes County. We add that lake because that's one of our club lakes as well. So it'll be those 8 club lakes, just like the normal monthly series is. And we'll take care of your points. We're going to figure out exactly how we're going to do that. We may end up just taking all of the events and have no drops for the monthly, or we may end up doing something like a drop or 2. I'll work out those details completely here in the next month. But on top of that, so let me go ahead and show you the hardware. Each month, Hughes Plumbing Supply out of Statesville is going to give away, and this is going to be engraved with our logo, and this is the runner-up prize, and this is a product that's created by Hardcore Hammers, and I'll show that website when we get a little further along here. But this is a product created by Hardcore Hammers, and they call this item the Thumper. And you see Hughes has got their name engraved on it right there. We're going to engrave the Foothills logo or Foothills Kayak Anglers of North Carolina, and it'll say runner-up. And this will be the runner-up prize every month. So second place every month will receive this as their hardware piece. And then first place, you're going to like this. It is it's a hammer. So the hammer of each monthly tournament will receive an actual hammer. And this is a cool product. Like I said, this is created by Hardcore Hammers, and I'll share the website. But every month, this is going to be the first place trophy, place hardware, literally hardware. And it's going to be engraved, like I said. It'll have Foothills Kayak Anglers, and it'll say first place. I'm not sure if the specific month will be engraved on it as well, but this will be the first place hardware each month. And this is a cool piece. It's like I said, created by Hardcore Hammers. On the back side of this dude, it's got the Don't Tread on Me logo, which is super cool. I think you guys can see that, but super cool prize. Every month, this will be given away to our first place winner of our monthly tournaments, an actual hammer. The hammer of the month will receive a hammer that's coming in first place. And then, like I said, second place will receive the Thumper. On their website, this item is called the Thumper. But pretty cool piece too. And we'll play around with that a little bit as we get into the season. You have your hammer of the month, and second place runner-up, you'll be the Thumper of the month. And then not only that, at the end of the year, I'll go ahead and pull this up. The Angler of the Year for our monthly series, this is going to be your prize. See if I can get it full screen. You see the axe? And I think we're going to do them in blue, do the handle in blue, but this is a full-size axe. It looks like a fireman's axe. Pretty cool piece. And you see the price tags on some of this stuff. Pretty cool stuff to be able to bring this to you, courtesy of Hughes Supply Company. Going to be some cool prizes, but we'll give those away each month. Each month, like I said, you'll have hardware for first and second place runner up, and then at the end of the year, whoever the Angler of the Year that comes out of the monthly series will get one of those axes. And like I said, it's a full-blown fireman axe. and you'll be able to hang that on your wall as a literal piece of hardware. But not only that, guys, every month there will be $150 added to the monthly payouts. And we'll figure out exactly how we're going to do that, depending on signups. But $150 is going to be added to the prize pot on each monthly tournament. We're going to pay out at least 3 spots every month. If there's 8 people that sign up for a monthly tournament, 3 of those dudes are getting paid. Third place will probably be somewhere around $40, $50. We'll see. And we'll distribute that extra $150 equitably as we can. I like to spread it around. If you have a tournament and there's 8 people in it, payouts are usually 70-30. But with that $150 added, we'll be able to play around with that number a little bit and boost the payouts for second and third place a little bit. So that's something that's going to be super cool too. Your monthly tournaments are going to have $150 added to them each and every month. And again, like I said, all this is not me. I'm just the dude who's holding the money. I'm holding your money at the beginning of every month, and I'll distribute it as it was given to me. But $150 added to the tournaments, each monthly tournament, every month, regardless of the amount or the number of anglers that sign up. We're going to pay out 3 spots regardless of the number of anglers who sign up every month. And some really cool stuff coming to the monthlies in 2024. I've got the January monthly already up live on TourneyX. I think right now we got 4 or 5 people signed up. And, it's probably going to be some cool days here through January and February. But with that said, January is going to be a warm-up month. We're not going to start calculating AOI points in January. And then we'll look at it toward the end of January and see what February is going to look like weather-wise for us. And we'll decide whether we want to start the monthly series in February or not. But I know for sure by March, you guys are going to be ready to fish, and the monthly, the anglers that come into the monthly tournament will increase. So right now we're just going to hold off for January. January is going to be a normal month-long tournament. The $150 will be added to the pot in January, and then at the end of January we'll look at it and see if we want to start the monthly series in February, or if we want to hold off and start the monthly year-long series in March. We'll just see what the weather looks like as we approach February. But so you sign up for the monthly. You guys have been doing this long enough. You know how to do it. You sign up for the monthly through TourneyX. Tourney registration. You can type in Foothills at the top, and it'll bring our tournaments up. But I did increase the cost by $2. So the monthly tournament this year is $32. And that extra $2, what that's going to do is that's going to cover the TourneyX fees. TourneyX fees are like $1.60 some. And so that'll allow us to, through TourneyX charges $5 from every angler for every tournament. So, that $5 is automatically taken out of the pot. That goes to TourneyX for providing the software for us to fish through. And then we'll have $5 go to Big Fish each month. And then that'll leave exactly $20 to go into the main pot every month. In years past, the monthly tournament was $30. PayPal hit me for like $1.60. So I ended up paying out like $18.60 to the main pot for the monthlies. And that was just, I felt like I'm gonna raise it a couple bucks, cover $2, cover those TourneyX fees, or cover those PayPal fees, and it'll be a straight up $20 going to the main pot, $5 going to Big Fish, and like I said, as you guys know, TourneyX takes $5 off the top for allowing us to use their software. But that's why I increased it by $2, if you were wondering, just to cover those fees. And I talked about the TOC opportunities. We're going to look at that. I'm hoping to give 5 spots from the monthly series into the TOC, to allow some of you guys who can't always fish on a Saturday. I know a lot of guys work on Saturdays, and you guys want to fish and you want to compete in a series and really, give it your all and compete for the year. But, you got to work every other Saturday, and the schedule just doesn't line up for you. Well, this monthly series is going to be perfect for guys like you. You can fish all month. We're going to calculate your AOI points just like we do in the main trail. We're just going to take your total inches and we're going to convert that into points. The monthlies are 5 fish limit. So, you could end up with 92.25 points. Whatever your inches are, we're going to convert that over into your points for the month-long series. And like I said, we'll figure out here in the next month if we want to allow any drops, or if we just want to take all the events for the whole year and calculate the AOI points off of that. You guys feel free to, voice your opinion about some of that stuff. I mean, the drops, if you have a bad month, if you can't fish in July because you're going on vacation for 2 weeks, I kind of like the idea of maybe one drop. And then, we'll just calculate the rest of your points, and drop your lowest score. But we can talk about that. Like I said, you guys can. Alex says no drops month-long series. That's only $32. So I mean, I'm up for whatever. It'll definitely be, if we have no drops. I mean, whoever fishes the most and whoever puts up the most inches, that's going to be the AOI. So I mean, that's kind of cool too. I see another guy saying no drops, so we'll figure that out. So the stipulation, the only stipulation with giving away spots into the TOC is that you must be a member. We have a $30 membership here at Foothills, and $25 of that goes directly into the TOC pot at the end of the year. I keep what, $3.40 out of the membership, and that allows me to ship stuff when it throughout the year. We have our out of the money prizes. It costs me anywhere from $5 to $10 to ship this stuff, and that's the little bit of running money that I have throughout the year. Is I take $3.60. PayPal hits me. You pay on PayPal, it's $30. PayPal hits me for like $1.60, so that leaves $28.40. $25 goes directly into the TOC pot for the TOC at the end of the year. There's $3 and some change as some running money, like I said, to pay for various things. And then whatever's left over at the end of the year goes into the TOC pot. It's a break-even deal here. I don't do this to make any money. That money will go back into the TOC, whatever's left over after shipping and just doing various things. StreamYard cost me $25 a month. Just little stuff like that. But that is the stipulation for being able to qualify for the TOC through the monthly series, is that you must be a member. And the same thing goes for the main trail. If you want to compete for AOI stuff and you want to compete for the opportunity to make it in the TOC on the main trail, you got to be a member. And we give a bunch of other stuff away as incentives for your membership. We have raffles every month. We pay at least 3 more spots with our out of the money prizes that we give away to members only. I mean, it's $30, and chances are you're going to make that back and then some. We give 2 free entry fees away after every single day event for members. There's tons of benefits to being a member, and like I said, it helps build the TOC pot some, on top of what we get from our sponsors and stuff. And but this year, the TOC is going to be bigger. It's probably going to be twice as big as it was last year. Still kind of working out some details. with those who are helping us. I got some verbal commitments, but I'm waiting to get that stuff in my hands before I release the new banner and tell you exactly what your out of the money prizes are going to be for 2024. And just waiting for those verbal commitments to come to fruition is the reason I haven't put out the banner and I hadn't put out all the details for the 2024 series. But I can promise you that there's going to be more stuff. There's going to be more stuff to give away already, even if these verbal commitments fall through, which I don't think they will. Um, a lot of people just told me they needed to wait till after the first of the year for tax purposes. So just waiting on all that stuff to come to fruition to solidify what we're going to exactly do in 2024. But we'll have the out of the money prizes for members. Your TOC is probably going to be twice as big as it was last year. Um, just all kinds of incentives to be a member. Not to mention this stuff here where you'll be able to make your way into the TOC based off of the monthly series. We're going to do the point system. Like I said, we'll take your best 5 fish. That's what the monthly is. And we'll convert that into points. And we're going to pay out at least 3 spots every month, regardless of the number of anglers. And I'm looking at some of my talking points here. One thing about the monthlies, you guys who have fished it with us before kind of know this stuff, but I just want to go over it here for just a second if there's somebody new in here. The way we do our monthlies is you got to check out or you got to check in at the ramp the day you're fishing, and you need to check back out when you get done fishing, just like you would on a one day. Something a little different from some of the other clubs in North Carolina, the way they do their monthlies, but I'm just trying to keep everything on the up and up and trying to keep everybody honest. Um, when you fish, you need to check in at a legal ramp. I need to see that you checked in at a legal ramp that day where you caught your fish for the online monthly, and then check out at the end of the day. And then the big one, and I really like that we've done this, is that we have a no sandbagging rule, and that keeps the monthlies really interesting because there could be 2 days left on the tournament, and you can't hold your fish. You can't hold your fish till that last hour before the tournament ends and submit your fish. I'm glad that we instituted this rule, but what it means is you can't sandbag, and what you got to do is you got to submit your fish the same day they are caught. When I'm judging your fish on Tourney X, if I see your fish was caught on the 14th and you submitted that fish on the 15th, that fish will be DQ'd. That fish will not count. Um, some of you guys who are fishing after midnight, there's some grace given there, and I can tell if you caught the fish at 11:30 at night and you submitted it at 1 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, that's not what I'm talking about, but you got to submit your fish on the same day they were caught in the Foothills Monthly. There's no sandbagging, and it keeps it really interesting for the whole month. You know exactly where you stand. With a week left in the tournament, you don't have to worry about somebody's hanging on the fish and they're going to ruin your day with an hour to go in the tournament. So that's basically how the Foothills Monthly tournaments work. You got to check in when you fish, and you got to check out when you get done fishing, and you got to submit your fish the day they were caught. Obviously, your ID's got to be in the picture. Your location services need to be right. But those are a few things that are, make the Foothills Monthly a little different. And now, with the opportunity to do this and have a complete online monthly series, a year-long series, the Foothills Monthlies are going to be super cool, super awesome, and it's going to give you guys something to fish for each and every month. But that's my spiel, guys. I wanted to share that with you. The Foothills January monthly tournament is live on Tourney X now. That tournament's going to start this Friday. I thought while some of us, myself included, and no doubt some of you other guys too, are off during Christmas, the weather's still not horrible. You guys want to fish. So we went ahead and started the January series, a week early, week and a few days early. So this Friday morning, December the 22nd, the Foothills January month-long tournament for 2024 will be live. The tournament will start. It's already up on TourneyX if you want to sign up, and it'll run until the day before the last day of January. So January the 30th is when that tournament will end. There's already $150 added to the prize pot. There's 4 or 5 people signed up. I mean, if you're going to be fishing, why not go out and compete and have a good time? I'm sure you guys are a lot like me. Anymore, I don't fun fish anymore. Really, I like to be in a tournament. I mean, it just adds to it. It adds to the excitement, makes it fun. But that's my spiel, guys. I'll not keep you any longer, but I hope this is something you guys can get excited about. And feel free to DM me. Feel free to chat with me about your, maybe some of your ideas. I'm not saying that's what we'll do, but I'm always here to take advice, to hear what you got to say about things. How do you guys want to run the monthly? You want to drop? You want no drops? You want to start it up in February? You want to start it up in March? I feel like more people will be committed to the series if we start it up in March because the weather will be better. But it's up for discussion. It's up for debate, guys. But I will end it there. I want to say I hope everybody has a joy-filled Christmas. And if you need anything, hit me up. I'll be off next week, putting a lot of the finishing touches on the 2024 stuff, and we'll get that stuff ready for you as soon as we can. But I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. It seemed like a lot of people were interested. Got up to 20 couple viewers. We're at 16 now, but I'm going to end it there, guys. Look forward to next year, and again, I hope all you guys have a Merry Christmas.